Joining me now is Mary Cook, Chair of our Youth Services Committee. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, Gord. How are you?
So I've heard lots of great things about the Adventures program. So tell me a little bit about the Adventures program.
Well, I've heard lots of great things about it too from the students who come back after participating. There are several adventures, so-called,
Oh yeah?
which are approximately week-long programs that our club sends students on, which are mainly hosted by other Rotary clubs.
Oh, cool. So where would students go?
Well, in fact, all of the destinations are to the east of us.
Okay.
3 of them are in Ottawa. One is in Kingston, one is in Cornwall at the St. Lawrence River Institute.
Wow.
And so yes, they're always going east on the train.
So are these adventures in shopping, or are these adventures in what kind of venues?
It depends which one they're chosen to go on, which
Okay.
one they're interested in going on.
Yeah.
The ones in Ottawa are, as you might expect, related to government.
Okay.
There's one called Forum for Young Canadians. It's the only one actually that we send students on that is not sponsored by another Rotary Club, where the students get to visit Parliament and the Senate and learn all about the processes of Canadian government,
Wow.
while staying in a downtown hotel with other students from across the country. So that's a really great one.
Wow.
There's another one called Adventure in Citizenship, which is very similar in the idea as Forum, but it's hosted by the Rotary Club of Ottawa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great.
Another one that sounds great to me that I would love to be able to go on is called the Adventure in the Environment, which takes place in Cornwall at it's called the St. Lawrence River Institute,
Okay. Yeah.
which is a place where environmental scientists from across the country do work, and our students get a chance to work with them for a week.
Wow, that sounds awesome. So students, so are we talking high school students in this case as well?
Yes, all the
Okay.
students that I'm dealing with are from Gravenhurst High School.
Excellent. So for high school students that are interested in programs like that, how do they tie into it? Where do they get more information about it?
Well, their fantastic new guidance counselor, Jillian Humphreys, has all the information they would need, and they just need to stay posted for announcements about when we're coming to interview for which adventures. They can always just tell her that they're interested, and she'll put their name on the interview list.
Wow, that's awesome. And is there a cost for the successful candidates for this?
No, that's where Rotary fundraising comes in. So part of what we're doing in Rotary, of course, you know this, Gord, is raising money through the auction and through lots of other activities that we have.
Yeah.
And so there's no cost to the student. We pay their transportation to and from Ottawa. Their accommodation is usually looked after by the hosting Rotary Club.
Yeah.
And so, no, it's a great opportunity for them.
Great. So students that have an interest in environmental studies, maybe post-secondary, or students with an interest in politics post-secondary,
right.
these are great venues to really sort of find out whether that's something
That's
they'd like
right.
or not as well, right?
That's right. And another thing the students love about it is that they get to meet other students from different parts of Ontario or even Canada, or even some come from from the United States, or they're exchange students sometimes too.
Is that right? Eh? Isn't that
yeah.
great? Wow, that's awesome. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our viewing audience about the Adventures program?
Well, only that I'm thankful to have had a chance to meet some of the best students, I'm sure, in the world, right from Gravenhurst High School. It's really been fun to see how many great candidates have come forward for these things. It's always really hard to choose the 1 or 2 that get to go.
Yes, it always is.
Yes.
But it's great to hear the stories when they come back too, isn't it?
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing they get to do is come to our Rotary meetings and tell all the Rotarians a bit about their adventure.